Ah, son of a bitch. What is up, guys? Teenricer here, back at it again with another video. And today what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be talking about a topic today. And you guys might like this topic, you might not. But before we go to the topic, we're going to answer some questions that I got over here on, what's it called? YouTube. But first, we got to turn on the Civic because it's not cool without the Civic turned on, huh? So, oh, fucking ass. Piece of garbage. And we're gonna answer, I said I was gonna answer 3 of them, but we're actually gonna answer all of them. Let's go down the list. Okay, first question is from That Corvette Guy. And his question was, if you were given $100,000, what would you do? If I was given $100,000, I probably, like where I'm at right now, what I would do is I would buy myself you know, a little land. I'll buy myself a land, buy myself a cheap little trailer, and buy myself a storage unit, or like a little like big garage thing with, you know, cement and all that. And the rest I would invest in a lift and in fixing this car up a little bit, but probably just that. Either that, or I would, you know, go to college with that money and then buy my own, you know, place and all that good stuff, and get me a garage, you know, place all my cars. That's probably what I would do, is invest it in a house or a property. That's what I would do. Just buy myself my own property and get my building, you know, get a little building or something like that so I can work on my cars there. Now the next question is, okay, this is from Alberto Gonzalez. Okay, would you sell all your cars and just completely fix one? Would I sell all my cars and completely fix one? The answer to that is no. Reason why is because I would get bored of just this one car. And I know myself very, very, very well. I'm just like all my family members, they cannot have just one car. Well, like basically what I'm trying to say is, if I build this car, I'm gonna be bored. And I'm gonna want to build, you know, I want to build something else. I want to drive something else. Like, I want to be able to have something else that's different from what I got right now. Would enjoy to have 2 cars for 2 different occasions, or 3 cars if possible. The E36, you know, just for different occasions, if you know what I'm saying. Next question is from EF9 Pork Chops, and you guys will. This question is how big is the slong? That's a very interesting question. I don't want to put a disclaimer out there, but I ain't gonna say how big my slong is, because I have kids watching this. I have kids watching this video. Anyways, I can't answer that question because, you know, reasons. My next question is Panda Vlog. If you could own any drift car truck, what would it be? 240SX, Miata, and E36 excluded from this. All right, in verge of drift truck, I'll probably have a hard body, just like James. And if it had to be a drift car, it probably has to be a V8 Mustang or a V6 Mustang. Either one. I won't complain about the Mustangs. I really would want a Mustang for a drift car. If I couldn't pick those, I would actually pick a Mustang or an A86, and, you know, but basically a Mustang, because the power's already there. If you get a V8, the power is already there. Next question. Bro, what is your future plans with the channel? And this is from Brandon Hansen. I think that's how you say it. My future plans for this channel is basically showing young people how to get their first car, showing young people how to do stuff like, you know, connect the radio, put a head in a car, you know, turbocharge a car. And at a young age, I'm trying to teach people that if you work hard for your stuff, you'll always get what you want. As long as you put your mind to it, you'll always have that thing that you've always wanted. You'll get anything and everything that you want. You just have to think positive, and you have to work hard for it. And that's coming from me. You know, I'm sitting in a car that I worked hard on, and I worked hard for. You know, the CRX is another thing. You know, I worked hard for that. The E36 was just, you know, it was just a bargain. It was just a deal. I want to keep doing this as a living, as a job, because this is very fun. Like, Who wouldn't want to have a job just sitting here talking about their life? It's awesome. And my future plans are just showing people how to do stuff, working on my cars, and having fun with friends. Humberto Lopez wanted to know about the music thing. The app is called Document 5, and this, I don't know if it works for Android, but I know it works for iPhone or Apple stuff. You basically download Document 5. You're gonna have don't think about this wrong, people. Don't be acting stupid on Teenricer, but it's a big D, okay? It's a huge D, a huge black D, and you already thought wrong. Your mind just went to like narrow space right now. You guys are freaking thinking bad. I have children watching this, guys. Come on. Anyways, you just go to Document 5. You browse up YouTube and you look for a video. And if you guys want an in-depth how to download the music or a video or whatever to your phone, just leave it down in the comments if you guys want in-depth so I can actually do it on camera for you guys. That is it for the questions. Now we're going to get into our topic of today, people. And this topic literally got gave me an idea, which I'm gonna tell right now. Fernando Gonzalez, he gave me this topic idea, and I was kind of thinking about it. You know, it's pretty awesome. You know, maybe it's a very good topic to talk about, because if you have a Honda, in the Honda world, there's a whole bunch of engines you can swap in your car. You know, you got F series, you have 8 series, you have D series, B series, whole bunch of like K series. You have a whole bunch of types of motors that you can actually put in a Honda. And we're gonna talk about the motors I want to put into mines and the motor I want to put in the E36. So yeah, this topic for today, and also how Vtec works. So yeah, basically what my plans are for my cars is I want to do a LS Vtec swap on the Civic, and I want to do a LS swap on the CRX. You fucking fag. All right, now an LS Vtec is basically a B18 bottom end, which is the block, and a B16 head. Now the B18 usually comes in the Integras, and it usually comes in the Honda CRVs. Occasionally it comes more in the Integras than the CRVs, but you know, it's the same thing, you know, same kind of motor, nothing different. Reason why I want to go B18 bottom end is because B18 bottom ends are known to hold a turbo really good. Like literally a B18 can hold, I guess, 12 pounds with stock internals, can hold 12 pounds of boost and not break up on anything. Now that's the LS part, which is, you know, B18. Now the VTEC part is the B16, which usually comes in the SI model of the Honda Civic. And sometimes if you're lucky, you get the Japanese version of the CRX. It also comes in that. That is the version that came with the VTEC. So it's basically a B18, but not really with VTEC. Except it's not, you know, you can't really put a turbo on it with 12 pounds and like run it. You literally have to work around it. But anyways, that's what I want to do to this car. I want to have VTEC, and I want to have the ability to have a turbo on my car. I'm not going to go straight for a turbo as soon as I get the swap, but I am trying to go turbo as, you know, as time progresses. Now for the CRX, I chose B18 all motor. Reason why I want to do all motor swap on the CRX and not do a turbo build on it is because I want to do autocross in it, and I don't think a turbo will help out that much, because Hondas are very, you know, I guess, loose, if you understand what I'm saying. They break traction very fast, and easily a 300 horsepower Honda can break traction out of nowhere in first gear. Even with 200 horsepower, you break traction in it, and it's crazy. If you guys have seen, you know, Honda's rev limiter so much, that's because they you know, they spin so much, you know what I'm saying? If you have the right ECU and the right tune on the car, it's no biggie. People are like, you're gonna mess up your car like that. It's really no big deal. Hondas love it. That, you know, that's the main thing for Hondas is rev lining, and you know, it's just like that. B18, you know what I'm saying, Integra motor, CRV motor. It really is a good platform for an all motor car if you don't want to run VTEC at all. I just don't want my car to spin, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna have nice wheels on it and all that good stuff. So yeah, basically that's what I want for the CRX, because it's a very clean build. For the E36, I want to get the i6, which is the inline 6, and you know, I really want to go the straight 6-way because 4-cylinder really ain't gonna work out for me. I might not even keep the car. To be honest, I don't know why I'm talking about it right now, because I don't plan on keeping it at all. Like I don't even see it in my future at all. I feel like that thing is just, I'm just gonna, you know, wreck it up and sell it and get rid of it. That's what I feel. That's just me. K20s usually come in the RSX, and they usually come in the TL and Acura TL Type S. Now a lot of people want to confuse you that they have a K20, but they usually have a K24 if they're lying. Really can't tell much of a difference from the K20 and the K24. The only difference basically is that the K24 is just like a B18. It can hold a turbo like a champ. Just at the top end isn't as strong as the top end on a K20. Now, a good combination is probably the K20 and the K24 bottom end. That's a good comp. My brother's back there just staring at me. That's K20s are known for spinning a lot, and you know, you have to have a good tune if you want to do all that. I don't want to go that route right now because it's too expensive, way too freaking expensive. But yeah, basically that's how it works, and that's what I want to do to my cars. To be honest with you, I want to do that. I was looking into the F series, but and if you guys didn't know, there's two kinds of F series. There's the dual cam F series, and then there's the Accord regular, you know, 90 something Accord F series, which is the single cam Vtec. Now, I'm not saying I'm the #1 Honda guru in the world. I do not know how Vtec works. We're gonna Google this shit right now, guys. We're gonna Google this right freaking now. How does Vtec work? I guess it has something to do with the valves, but this is not enough information for me. This is not good for me, guys. This is not good for me. Found something, but I'm not satisfied with what I'm finding, so I think I'm gonna leave this for another. I'm actually gonna do an actual what is Vtec in another video, because I want to find out. This got really interesting. Okay, Vtec is a secondary cam lobe, higher lift and duration, and in Vtec the rockers are locked together, causing them to run on secondary lobe. Also, your fuel curve is different while it is engaged. It's a wider horsepower and torque band. Vtec basically, and I don't know if you know, some of you guys don't drive Hondas, but if you guys have ever been in a Vtec car, when Vtec kicks in, it kicks in like you can hear it physically and you feel it physically and mentally. Literally, the car grows a set of balls when you hit Vtec. Vtec, when it kicks in, it gives the car, I guess, more horsepower or gives it the full horsepower that it does have. You know, the car gets more torqueier and all that. That's why people like to involve turbos and Vtec down there. Because if you guys notice, and I want you guys, you know, to check this out, you know, if you guys want to get more into depth with this, when a Honda that's boosted hits Vtec, it loves it. It completely loves it. On a Honda, it starts building boost when you're revving it up, or when you're going from 1K all the way to the 5 or wherever your Vtec hits. When you start revving it out, the Honda just, you know, just starts spooling up the turbo really slow. Once you hit Vtec, the turbo is completely spooled out. You're hitting the peak of your PSI, and you know, you just going at it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm running 8 pounds on this car, I'm probably gonna be climbing slowly, you know, 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds. Once I hit Vtec, it's gonna do the full 8 pounds, and it's gonna give it all the power that it has. So basically, it's like running a naturally aspirated car from 1K to freaking where it hits Vtec. That's basically what it is. Unless you have a very good tune, or you K-tuned your car so Vtec can hit around 3K, you probably making, you know, small numbers of horsepower in the low end torque. You can actually manage, if you have iVtec, well, on a K series you can manage that, but I don't know if on anything. On a K series you can do the K tune, which you can, you know, manage where you want the Vtec to hit at. That's why it's called iVtec dock. Or it's called iVtec, not iVtec dock. That's why it's called iVtec, because you can literally get into a computer, you know, manage where you want it to hit. If you guys wanted to hit at 1K, it'll hit at 1K. If you guys wanted to hit at 2K, it'll hit at 2K at full blast. And that's pretty cool, because you can add a lot of power to your car, but you can also fuck it up at the same time. So you want to think about that a lot. And you want something that will accelerate quick so it can hit VTEC as fast as possible. And that's why Civics spin so much, or Hondas spin so much. Because when VTEC and turbo hits at the same time, it's a whole nother ball game. Even naturally aspirated like Hondas, when they hit VTEC, they spin tires out, because that's when the torque actually hits. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is VTEC is basically your full horsepower. It is the full balls to your freaking nutsack. It is the steroids to the muscular guy that you see on eBay freaking promoting protein powder. It is the lady food with Botox on her face because she said she's disgusting. It is the icing on the cake. It is the sprinkles on top of the freaking cupcake or whatever the hell you're eating. It is that and everything else. Right now I'm ending this video. I want to thank everybody who's watched, and I want to thank everybody who has submitted their questions. And also I want you guys to leave down below what is the next topic, what you guys want me to research and look up and talk about in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a nice day.
I'm keeping you close to me, baby, 'cause when I move